Alrighty, let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 704. 704, you'd like to know what is the right path for you? Considering the two career paths here, what is the right path for you? All right, so to differentiate the two, we have one that needs to learn new skills and one that is supervising. The learning new skills is immediately what draws my attention because we have this sense of newness with the sun, newness that comes forward in positive new beginnings, learning new directions, moving forward into new opportunities. It brings forward with the passion, with the excitement, with the desire energy that we would also see come forward here with this Ace of Wands. Because when we have the energy come forward of the Ace of Wands, it wants an opportunity to be able to move forward in new ways and bring forward new passions. So the Ace of Wands and the Sun here is a combination that's already automatically trying to move us forward into the new direction of new skills. Now, the Page of Swords is also trying to move us forward into the new direction of new skills as well, since we find ourselves being in a very curious energy when we have the Page of Swords come forward. It wants to be able to learn new things, move forward in new ways, and find new directions to come forward. The Queen of Swords can say maybe we get a little bit stuck in what we already know, and that could be more detrimental than opportunistic when it comes to moving forward. So don't get yourself stuck in picking a career just because you're already in a particular position. This is asking for you to open up your mind to expand into new ways here, especially with the Empress energy coming forward, to create abundance, to create new movements, to create flow for yourself, to be able to move forward. So this sways me away from doing what you're already doing now and instead accepting an opportunity to move forward in a new way. Sometimes when we have the judgment energy come forward, we have to realize where we need to put some things to end and realize that they've just done all that they can do for us and instead move forward here without a sense of regret. When we have the Five of Cups come ahead, the Five of Cups talks about looking on the past in a shoulda, coulda, woulda style of manner, wanting something to be different. And so if we're constantly too attached to the past, what we're already doing, we have a really hard time in being able to move forward into new ways to create the sense of growth and opportunity for ourselves. So based on this combination here, I would say things seem to be quite forward in swaying you into a new direction rather than in an old one. I would say as well, especially with the idea of the Empress coming ahead, with the new job being an opportunity to have a higher earning potential. The Empress wants you to grow and create abundance and flow and movement. And so that's incredibly desirable there as well for you to move forward into the new position rather than just going ahead with the promotion. So based on this combination, I would say the new position with the new skill sets, with the higher earning potential is the direction to go over staying in what you already the line in which you're already falling forward into. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 707. 707, you would like to know, whoops, how will your future husband and yourself show up as a couple? Let us see. Alrighty, I hope you are not watching on TikTok because I cannot fit everything in on the TikTok screen. Alrighty, so with this combination, it's a really beautiful energy. The Empress and the Emperor is showing up first of all, and when we have that sort of combination come ahead, it does come ahead as a divine pairing, a divine counterpart. So you basically show up in bringing the best things to each other. You show up in a way that allows growth and opportunity of connection, deepening in self-realization, and deepening in partnerships comes forward through the Emperor as well as the Empress. And so it's the idea here of like, you could kind of even call it like a power couple sort of energy or sort of direction as you're creating the sense of like security and balance for each other. And this could even be as one person is helping make the long-term goals move ahead, the other person is also stepping up to help these goals. So a very strong, balanced partnership comes forward, and very nurturing, caring energy comes ahead with this as well. So when we have the sun energy, also another major arcana come forward, it brings forward a sense of happiness. You two bring out the happiness within inside of each other, and you bring out the sense of like radiating energy. So you might notice that you attract a crowd as a couple, you attract eyes, right? As you walk into the room, people see you, people recognize you. But also with that energy and the devil coming forward here, there might be a codependent aspect where you two might want to pour into each other a little bit too much. And so there's going to be a need to kind of recognize with the Seven of Swords, maybe in the ways where you two holds back from outside connections and pour into each other a little bit too much. So kind of just keep an eye on that. Nothing necessarily wrong with that, but it kind of gives me the ideas of like, you know, when people have a friend group and then they get into a relationship and then the friend group never hears from them, that's that sort of energy that can come forward here. Very, very strong bond, but you know, just kind of a need to kind of keep that codependency aspect in check there. We have another major arcana card, the Strength card, which says that there's a sense of flow that'll come forward here in the connection between the two of you, where you'll have a sense of strength within each other. It'll bring out a confidence, it'll bring out a passion. It'll bring out a sense of courage where you might find yourself just in general be a little bit more confident about how you handle life and how you move forward, because there's an aspect of reliable partnership that is there. And when we also have the Six of Wands coming forward here with this Queen of Cups energy, we have this sense of like recognition comes forward there as well. So people are going to realize that you're showing up as somebody who's stronger, right? They're going to see you as a divine pairing, a partnership that brings forward happiness and confidence and love and emotion and flow, and just kind of brings forward the sense of like higher vibration of self. People might realize that you are more happy in life, or you're bringing forward more caring or nurturing energy, or just kind of in a sense of being at more peace with inside of yourself. And when we have the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords energy come forward, communication will really just flow back and forth between the two of you in a really lovely way. This brings a sense of clarity as well as an opportunity to move forward. I don't know why I wanted to say the Page of Swords. I was thinking of the Seven of Swords here. It's like where you would hold back normally, we instead bring forward clarity, right? The Ace of Swords brings forward opportunity. It brings forward passion. It brings forward like the clarity in the difficult times. So where you might normally hold yourself back here with the Seven of Swords, being a little bit in lack of confidence or just kind of keep to yourself, this Ace of Swords then brings it out and says, okay, we're going to express ourselves instead of holding back. And then this beautiful energy of the Knight of Pentacles as well as the Seven of Pentacles brings forward strength over the long haul as well. Just a very slow, reliable, structured connection in a way that really continuously over time brings forward the sense of comfortableness and brings forward a reliability there as well. So really in all the terms and aspects of partnership, it comes forward in a really beautiful energy with this combination and just like a reliable, structured, passionate, confident, radiating energy that kind of brings out the shine from within inside of yourselves is how you show up as a coupling. So these are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. Temperanceandsage.com. Temperanceandsage.com if you are interested in having a personal reading here today. Temperanceandsage.com. These are the live personal readings. We are on personal reading order number 708. I have to sort through here to find my number 8. 708. You'd like to know what is their energy towards yourself. Let us see. All right, so we do have a very caring energy that comes forward here, but also a space of like held back in the mind, I guess is what I would like to say there. When we have the Two of Swords coming forward with the Ten of Swords, it talks about wanting to express oneself, wanting to be open, but just kind of feeling like they get in their own way. And so this could be very open towards you when it comes to passion. Four of Wands, that they feel a passion, they feel an excitement, they feel a desire towards you, they feel a sense of care with the Queen of Pentacles and structure and trust towards you here as well. But then when it comes to the energy here of maybe more of the like self-expression with the Two of Swords as well as with the Ten of Swords, we get into this difficult place of feeling incredibly held back. The World does come forward in a space of like wanting to start new, wanting to have new beginnings, new opportunities, new directions. And so their energy can be very open towards you here of wanting a new chapter, but just kind of being closed off when it comes to communication and finding a way to create movement. So let us see, what are the message cards? So we have, is it too late? They could be wondering if it's too late to say something, especially with the energy coming forward here of the Ten of Swords, being in a place where they're feeling a little bit more held back than feeling like there's an opportunity. Is it too late to start new, right? There could be that sort of energy coming forward as well. We have, I have romantic feelings for you. That strongly comes forward in the Four of Wands, feeling a passion, excitement, as well as a desire. And I love the way you make me feel comes forward the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles to me is a very nurturing and caring card. Sometimes I like to use her as my stay-at-home mom card, the idea of just nurturing and caring for another. And so the idea of I love you the way you make me feel, and I have romantic feelings coming forward here, and a combination is a really strong energy of like care and nurturing direction. Just called to say hi. We saw that communication energy being quite stuck, and the just called to say hi card reflects that. It's like, I want to connect with you, but I have no idea what to say. I have no idea how to express myself. I have no idea what to do or, you know, how to speak up. And so when we get into this sort of combination here, it's like, well, I want to be able to say something. I'm thinking about saying something, but because I don't know how to express myself, I fall into a stuck place instead of in an opportunity place. And then I see you in my dreams can come forward in a strong point of internal desire. So rather than it being something that is very surface level, just passion-based energy that they are feeling towards you, this can come forward really strongly in more of the space of the heart, in a space of emotions there as well, like feeling you deeply within inside of them, instead of it being something that is more passion-based or surface-based attraction. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead here with 709. You'd like to know, when will they unblock you? Let us see. So you've asked 2 questions here. This is only a 1-question reading. It is not 1 card per question. The 3 cards is for the 1 reading. So we'll see, when will they unblock you? So we have the strength energy coming forward here, and the strength says that we cannot force something, that it is going to be something that takes its natural time to come forward rather than is something that is going to happen incredibly quickly. When we have the 3 of Pentacles energy coming forward here as well, we're wanting to connect. We're wanting to see some sort of movement. We're wanting to see some sort of flow come forward. But the Pentacles is an energy that is incredibly slow. It's not trying to move forward in a fast-paced manner whatsoever. So I would say June 10th can be a little bit stretching it when it comes to when. I would say by the end of June, yes, but June 10th might be a little bit too quick for them, especially coming forward in the Pentacles energy and also coming forward with the Strength card. It's just a card combination that is a little bit too, pushing it in terms of speed in order for this energy to come forward here. The Queen of Cups says that there is a very caring, nurturing connection to be able to make something happen. Like, the emotions are there in a genuine way from you to want this, to desire this, to create the sense of flow. There is a nature to make it happen. But to give the idea of it happening as quickly as before June 10th can be a little bit too quick of a request for this particular connection. So I would say that it looks like that they will come forward here and unblock you by the end of June, but asking to do so in about 6 days may be a little bit too much for them rather than what they're actually capable of bringing forward here right now. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, temperanceandsage.com. for the live personal readings if you are interested in having a personal reading here today. We have order number 710. 710, you would like to know, what are their true feelings for you? Let us see. All right, so we do have a strong sense of passion that comes forward here when we have the Knight of Wands coming ahead. This is a passion, an excitement, a desire that they have for you, but it seems like their mind is something that influences their emotions quite a lot. So they are not somebody who just sits in their emotions and allows their emotions to navigate their feelings forward. It seems like they allow their emotions to be influenced by their mind. And so whatever their mind is thinking, that's what comes forward in their emotions for you. And the King of Swords says that they're being incredibly short when it comes to their energy towards you, or they're being quite narrow-minded when it comes to their energy for you. We do have a fantasy element that comes forward with the Hanged Man as well as with the Chariot. So they do kind of feel this like dream-like admiration, excitement for a better energy, excitement for success and opportunity towards you, like this sort of fantasy direction feeling for you to kind of work things out and to connect. But we do get into this place where the mind is really held back here with this King of Swords, rather than just kind of diving into emotion. So what I would say is they feel a passionate fantasy energy of like desire towards you. Not specifically in desire in like a lusty way, but desire in like a I want to make something happen way, a desire to succeed sort of way towards you. I wouldn't really say that there's too much going on here when it comes to like the love spectrum, but it may just be because they're coming forward in a space of mind only and removing their heart, especially with the Hanged Man and with the Judgment energy. It's very strongly coming forward in a space where they are just kind of thinking through their feelings rather than feeling through their feelings. So I would say that this energy is coming forward strongly here as a passionate admiration towards you, a passionate desire to kind of succeed and connect with you as their feelings rather than anything else. So let's go ahead here for 7-11. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So let us see, for 7-11, you'd like to know messages from them to you. Let us see. So they're basically wanting to say, hey, I'm really stuck. I'm trying to figure it out and I'm trying to find a way forward and I'm trying to think of a positive new beginning and I'm trying to be positive in my mentality as well, but I am feeling pretty stuck. The Eight of Swords comes forward with thinking about a lot of the things that other people would say or other people would do or what are people going to say, and just kind of getting stuck up in the energy rather than being in a place of opportunity. And so when we get into this, it's like them saying, I'm getting stuck in my mind and I'm having a hard time seeing what I should do or kind of finding the clear direction. And when I look out towards you to figure out what I should do, I'm having a hard time reading you. I don't see anything come forward. The Three of Wands is a card of anticipation, but this card doesn't have any ships on the horizon. So when we bring out the Three of Wands, we're bringing out this sense of like, I'm longing for you, I desire you, I want to connect with you, but I just don't really see anything else come forward, and I don't know how to take action on it if I don't see a sign or signal. So it seems like they're kind of feeling like they're missing something when it comes to you, and they're not quite sure what to do or how to move forward, and kind of just being a bit of a difficult energy, being kind of stuck, wanting and desiring some sort of new direction, wanting and desiring some sort of clarity, but just kind of feeling stuck when it comes to actually making something happen. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, and we are on 7/12. 7/12, we'd like to know, when will they leave from their life? Let us see. When will L leave from M's life? Let us see. All right, so this is going to be on their own terms. When we see the Empress energy coming forward here, this is going to be on their own terms. They're not really in a place to say, I need to leave, right? The idea of the Empress is, I'm quite fine where I am. I'm quite comfortable where I am. I don't need to leave anytime soon. And so it seems like they're coming forward in a place of saying, I am fine and I am comfortable and I'll only leave if there's too much conflict. The Six of Wands wants to overcome conflict. It wants to move past difficulties and challenges to be able to have some sort of personal victory. So they are only going to leave if they find the environment to be too difficult for their peace and they feel like they could find peace or comfort elsewhere. Now, with the Empress energy and the Six of Wands coming forward, we might notice that in about 6 weeks' time here, based on this Six of Wands energy coming forward. You might notice something in about 6 weeks that they leave. But the idea coming forward of the Empress says that they are perfectly fine where they are at. And unless there's something that comes forward to make them feel very uncomfortable or like their abundance is leaving them or they're not being admired in certain ways or cherished in certain ways, they're not going to leave. So maybe about 6 weeks' time will they leave, but it doesn't really look like they want to go anywhere based on this card combination. So again, if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. Let's go ahead here for 713. 713, you'd like to know, what are their intentions for the connection for the future? All right, so when we have the King of Wands as well as the Queen of Wands energy come forward, it's very much in the moment space. Like they may not actually have too much intentions for the future itself and maybe living more in the moment, especially when we have the Five of Swords, Six of Swords combination come forward. The Five of Swords says that there's some sort of difficult energy in seeing eye to eye, and the Six of Swords is an interesting card in this deck because we only have the Hermit on it. The Hermit represents the self, the one individual, and it's moving on. It's leaving the troubling energy of connection and it moves on into a new way. And so we could say that their intentions right now are to remain connected, enjoy the connection, enjoy passion, the moment, being in each other's energy, feeling high vibration and just kind of being in this high state of being, and up until the point of conflict. Five of Swords. If we start having conflict, we start not seeing eye to eye, we start having a lot of trouble in terms of self-expression and envisionments about what we're looking when it comes to partnerships in general. We're just having disagreements. Six of Swords, we will go our separate ways. So based on this combination, I see their intentions really to be in this place of like enjoying the connection while it's enjoyable, and being in a place of saying, I will remain in a, King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy, very uplifting, passionate, excited, very purposeful in terms of like wanting to show up as my best self or as my most exciting self to be around. Like there's an intention of showing up in that way, but also kind of having this backdoor plan of saying, hey, if at any point in time I don't feel passionate, I don't feel confident, I don't feel connected, then I will go ahead and move in my own direction that works best for me. So this is kind of like, I'm here while the flame is hot. Not to say that they have the intentions of leaving, but they're basically saying, I have the intentions of sitting around the fire as long as the fire is on fire, as long as the wood's on fire. At any point in time that the wood's not on fire, I'm going to feel the cold at the campfire and I'm going to leave, right? There's that sort of energy that's coming forward here, having the intentions of staying while things are passionate, fun, exciting, confident, we're feeling the desire, but not really having intentions beyond that. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, and we are on order number 714. 714, you have 2 questions. The cards are not per question. The card, or I should say, you're not purchasing 2 cards for 1 card per question. The amount of cards that you're purchasing are for 1 individual question. So we will go ahead and answer your first question. Can you trust them? All right. So I would say yes, but it's asking you to be realistic based on this combination. The Seven of Pentacles, whether it was trying to come in the upright or in the reverse, basically says to not rush something. It wants you to take your time when it comes to moving forward. So even if you've known this person for 40 years or 4 months, it's asking you not to project too far into the future, to instead, here with the Knight of Pentacles, take your time in terms of moving forward. It comes forward in a space of basically saying, yes, you can trust them 1 step at a time when it comes to moving ahead. Don't try to move forward too quickly or to try to jump ahead and do beyond what they've shown you. So as an example, say you wanted to put a bet on me, right? You're saying, I know Temperance, and I know Temperance. I've seen Temperance run a mile, and I've seen Temperance run a mile in whatever, 10 minutes. You could bet that Temperance then again could run the mile in 10 minutes, but you're not going to bet that I can run the mile in 5 minutes because you haven't seen that, right? So we're not going too far in front of ourselves. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. We can bet for what we know, but don't overextend ourselves in terms of what we're betting on. That's kind of how I see this combination coming forward here. So I would say, yes, you can trust them, but try not to be in a place where you are extending a reach beyond what, you know, can be brought forward, I guess is what I would like to say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you'd like to have a personal reading done here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. These are paid personal readings only, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead and see for 716, how do they view you? All right. So they view you as somebody who is incredibly desirable. To be seen as the Empress is a very high compliment because you're being seen as the highest card that we can bring forward for a card of femininity, right? The idea of a divine nurturer, a divine carer, somebody who's very abundant, somebody who is can like grow new beginnings from within self, right? The Empress is usually depicted as a pregnant woman, and so to have this energy come forward as a creator, right? As somebody who can create from themselves and create beauty and create a sense of new directions in life. Not that you have to have children, or not that you know, purpose of life comes from having children or anything like that. It's just more of a way of expressing like a magician sort of energy, right? The creation comes forward from within. And so that's a very beautiful energy to be seen as, especially when we have the star coming ahead, which is a hope, a vulnerability, a wish, and a desire, the sense of like even innocence can be coming forward to there, as somebody who just brings forward a sense of joy, or just brings a sense of light, or somebody who is having a, you know, heart on their sleeve, goodwill towards others. And especially with the Nine of Cups coming forward, as the Nine of Cups is like our wishes, wants, manifestations, and desires. So viewing you as somebody who holds the qualities that they would be looking for in an individual. And the Ten of Cups comes forward as a card of family. The Ten of Cups is like our happily ever after card. So they could be seeing you as like an unconditional family member. They could be seeing you as somebody who brings forward light or joy or happiness, especially to others, rather than just happiness for within, but also bringing forward happiness to others. Now, when we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, it's a very good energy because it's like a lack of burden or a dropping of a weight. So somebody who takes on responsibility, or somebody who walks through life, and even if you have heavy burdens, you're still able to overcome difficulties and kind of tackle things, especially when we have the Empress energy coming forward, right? Because that's the growth, the opportunity, the new beginnings, the abundance. So like somebody who's able to overcome difficulties and grow and expand and create new beginnings and just kind of shine in a new light. It's a really beautiful energy to be seen as. So that's what I would say. And if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. We currently don't have anybody in the queue. So if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check it out. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, we have order number 717. 717, you'd like to know, will Richard come back to you? Let us see. All right, so we have the Six of Swords coming forward with the Page of Pentacles. I would say yes, based on this card combination. I do really like the Page of Pentacles coming ahead because the Page of Pentacles to me is always a very genuine offering and a very genuine apology. It comes forward with a sense of innocence. If you want to think about the movies that they have of like the old Vikings or the movies with kind of like peasantry times, there's always that 7 to 12-year-old character on there that wants to do anything for the king or anything for the army, or the kind of character who holds the best weapon, right? And they're always saying, oh, you want me to go grab this? I will just drop whatever I'm doing and go grab it, right? So to me, seeing the Page of Pentacles come forward is a very genuine energy because I always tie it back to that particular character. And so having that card come forward with the Six of Swords, wanting to overcome difficulties and issues, it is seemingly like they're wanting to come back to you and to overcome something in a genuine way. And it's nice to see the Pentacles energy come forward through the Page of Pentacles, which is the earth sign. And then we have the making our way towards the earth coming forward with the Six of Swords, this kind of overall idea of we're trying to move things forward in a stable way. We're trying to come back in a stable way. We're trying to connect in a stable way. Also, with the Hermit card being present on the Six of Swords is an unusual thing. It's not usually present that way in normal tarot. But the Six of Swords would then signify them working through personal issues and you working through personal issues so that when we get to this place of stability, we have a better chance of moving forward. So based on this combination, I would say yes, it does look like they're going to be coming back. It may be slow based off this combination, but it is coming forward as a yes. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. No worries. Thank you as well for allowing me to do your reading for you. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading done, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 718. 718, you'd like to know, does Kay regret sending that message? Let us see. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, as well as the King of Cups. With this combination, I would say no, it doesn't necessarily look like there is regress that's coming forward. When we have the Eight of Pentacles come ahead, it talks about more of being in a routine of something or kind of going with the flow. This could be more of they thought that that was what was needed at that particular point in time of sending the message. And so they stand behind it because either A, that's their normal character to bring that style forward, or B, in those particular style of situations that they thought that that was necessary. It's just more of saying that that is their normal routine, or that is something that they thought is good as a response and something that they kind of would stand behind, or if the circumstances came up again, that they would continuously come forward in that manner, rather than something that they will fall back on. When we have the Five of Pentacles coming forward, it does bring forward a challenge, but it can be a challenge of not seeing things eye to eye. So you could be viewing things in one way rather than how they intended for the message to sound. That could be a case scenario. Or it could just be in the matter here of pentacles, the fundamentals, how you move forward versus how they move forward is just different. So again, with that Eight of Pentacles, how they would normally handle the situation is different than how you would normally handle the situation. And so for them, that response kind of seems necessary, even though it may come across as rude. That's just kind of their normal. Now, with the King of Cups coming forward here as well, it doesn't really look like they meant a lot of ill will with the message or meant to come across as rude, because when we have the energy coming forward of the King of Cups, it tries to remain emotionally stable. It's not really trying to be all over the place. It's not really trying to be difficult. It's actually trying to remain emotionally stable. That being said, their response means that they are emotionally fine with the response as well, coming forward as the King of Cups. They're not in a place of regret. They're not in a place of instability over it. They're merely looking at it as you would see something one way and they would see something another. And it's just based off of routine and fundamentals of personality and viewpoint. So I don't really see a regret coming forward here in terms of the message. It looks like they are quite emotionally balanced on it. And if given a situation to have a do-over, if we just bloop back in time, Eight of Pentacles would say that the same situation would happen over again. So I don't really see too much regret coming forward here based on this combination. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 719. 719, you'd like to know, how do others truly perceive you? Now, this might be a little bit of an overly generalized response, just because you're never going to get every single person's opinion to be the same, right? Think about when you order pizza for a crowd. Nobody is all ordering the same pizza. So it might be a little bit more generalized than what you're looking for, just simply based on the nature of the question itself. All right. So with this combination, it looks like people view you as a rather optimistic person or somebody who's a bit of a go-getter. The magician energy also coming forward with the 9 of Pentacles gives off this like, I can achieve it, I can make it happen, wanting to be in a bigger sense of self, not wanting to settle or not wanting to be in a bit of a lower energy. The idea of the 9 of Pentacles is standing on their own, being good as they are, who they are in their own energy. So when we have this idea coming forward with the sun, it's like you're radiating that you are good as you. People see you that either you're comfortable in your own skin or you're comfortable with your skills and your abilities. You recognize that sense of self and you can go after it. You don't be in a place of waiting, or you're not being in a place of held back energy or difficulties and just kind of stopping that from allowing you to move forward. You are instead in this place of like, I can make it happen. I'm passionate. I'm excited. I'm in a place of desire about being able to move forward in my life. Knight of Pentacles also comes forward as somebody who is a bit cautious, especially when it comes to the Tower card coming forward. You are somebody who is going to go after their desires, go after the things that you're looking for, but you're not going to be uncalculated. You're going to move forward in a bit more of a slower manner, or a slow and steady wins the race, to make sure that you are moving forward in a place that feels really secure and so that you avoid difficulties. I'd say with the 6 of Pentacles, people view you as being quite fair, as somebody who is going to be secure and balanced in a situation, rather than trying to come forward in a difficult way, or rather than trying to come forward and being somebody who is maybe looking for the one up on things. The 6 of Pentacles would instead say that you are somebody who is quite balanced and quite fair in situations, and somebody who's going to try to make the most of things to move forward for everybody that is involved. And we would have a sense of being very realistic here with the Judgment, or able to see all sides of the situation here with the Judgment as well, and just kind of wanting to offer a goodwill, good-natured energy coming forward with the idea of the Judgment there too. So I would say an overall positive individual that is a go-getter, and somebody who's fair, and somebody who is wanting to move forward in life in a way that is without disaster and without issues, and cautious, but also not allowing the cautious aspects to kind of stop you from going after what you want and what you desire, and just kind of being somebody who is willing to take a chance on the things that they wish for, want, and know that they have the ability to get that. That's what I would say people truly view you as. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here, feel free to go ahead and check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out. temperanceandsage.com. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. in having a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. We currently don't have anybody in the queue. So if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with 720. 720, you'd like to know how your performance was today. Let us see. Got myself on the computer here. They're hearing myself in the delay. All right, let's see. How was your performance today? All right. So I would say great. When we have the Eight of Wands coming forward, the Eight of Wands brings forward a sense of forward movement and direction. It brings ahead this like conveying of a message with good intentions, well executed. It comes forward with this fire sign energy, so it brings passion. So you didn't just stand up in front of everybody and mumble. You didn't miss a point or leave them confused about what you were trying to present. The Eight of Wands comes forward with clear and good directions, with good energy. You conveyed the message that was needing to be brought forward. Now, the Eight of Cups leaves you on an up note. It can say that maybe you even brought forward more than what they were expecting for you to do, or now you've set a tone where they are going to expect more from you. They know now what you're capable of, and so now they're looking at you in more of a higher regard because they think that you can achieve more or move forward in new ways. This can say like your performance was well enough that they have expanded their viewpoint of you. Now, with the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups energy coming forward, we have this sense of like setting a good tone, setting a good memory. So again, this sort of sense of like this clicked in the way that it needed to come forward so that it allowed people to say, you are capable of more, you can handle this, and that there's a good direction for you to move off from here. So I would say your performance was really well today. It looks like you conveyed the message and came across in a really good manner. You set a tone and an intention to like actually bring forward more, and now there's the I want to say expectation of more, but it's not the expectation in a way that you have to now deliver 110%. This just may mean that they now think that you can handle their expectations, right? They think that you can do what they ask of you, or that you are kind of growing in a certain way. It's kind of like when you leave a child home alone for the first time when they're like 14, and then you're thinking, oh yeah, they're not 5 anymore, they can handle being home alone, they're not going to let the house be set on fire. That's kind of how I see this energy coming forward here. Eight of Wands, you set the intention, you had a clear message, your direction was good, how you conveyed the energy was well, it created a tone, and with that tone, Eight of Cups, it allowed the viewpoints to be expanded to think that you can then achieve more, and it comes forward with connecting with everybody and setting a good tone in the mind, leaving things off on a good note. So I would say it looks like things went over really well. Maybe even raised some expectations of yourself, created a new set of tone in terms of what they see you as, and conveyed the message in a really lovely way. So overall, quite well. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you would like to have a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Alrighty, so I am going to go ahead and switch it over for tomorrow. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. These are called the live personal readings, and the spots are now open and available for tomorrow morning. So if you are interested in having a personal reading done on the live, go ahead and check that out. Temperanceandsage.com is the absolute only place that I do personal readings. So feel free to go ahead and check out the website for the option that fits you best. But that's what we've got going on here for today. So thank you everybody for joining me here today and allowing me to do your readings for you on the live. I really do appreciate it. I hope everybody has a lovely rest of their day, lovely rest of the week there as well. And I will see y'all another day. See you guys.